Hey guys, it's Fallendice. Welcome to another episode of Minecraft Adventures with Fallendice. Before we head over to what I'm doing today, um, my storage is no longer here. What does that mean? That means that I upgraded my storage. Did a couple things here. Still got my enchanting over here. I moved my portal over here, kind of give it a nether look here. We'll be going there shortly. Over here I finally built myself a potion room. And then over here to the left is my new storage. Drum roll. Ta-da! How do you like that? If you look up top here, got my lighting, and then of course you see all my colored wool. So this is blue wool. Go over here to my dispenser, and we got blue wool. Over here to my black wool, and such. Over here I've got all my crafting boxes, and then over here is all my furnaces. So I used it for decoration and for purpose. Now we're going to go back into the nether. And what I did in the nether is I found myself a nice stronghold, and I am going to build a blaze farm. I have to go a ridiculous distance to get to my blaze farm. So alright, here's my stronghold. So got my nether wart farms here. I have a ridiculous amount of nether warts now. Ta-da!
Alright, so the place where we're going to be building our spawner is right up here. Getting some good lag from it. What we're going to do is try to close it off as quickly as we can, knowing that we're going to have some serious... Yep, there we go. So what I'm doing is we're going to do an 8x8 space that we're going to fill in so that they cannot spawn. By putting it in the middle, you're going to have one area that needs to be longer. I figured that which side that was going to be earlier, and you can figure that out by checking the XY coordinates to see which corner will decrease both the X and the Y at the same time, and that's the one that needs to have the extra long fill in. I'll clean this up once I have this better filled in. Obviously, trying not to get killed is the important part. Then again, too, as I fill more of this in, the number of areas that they'll have to be able to spawn in will be reduced. So at this point, it becomes a whole lot easier. And voila. At this point, they should not be able to spawn. I'm going to go and clear... Whoa. Okay, guess not. Let's see. I need to go one more deep. Put up one here, and then we'll clear up the layer above it now, because this should be completely cleared now. Once we're positive that we have them no longer able to spawn, so we can actually take our time, well, then we'll go ahead and clear out the space around this to start building the actual spawner. Curiosity. I just want to add that. Okay, so I guess you can see how quickly they spawn once you give them an opening. So that definitely has to stay closed. closed. Okay, so got everything blocked off here. Now what we're going to end up doing is building a frame around this. So the corners like this, it'll actually be one level above this zone that we blocked off. That is because each one of the zones we blocked off is where they can spawn, but they have to have one area above or below to give them the 2 high that they need to be able to spawn in. So here we got all of our viewing stations. Now what we need to do is go up top, and we have to go up one more level so we can put in our roof, and then we'll finish off the top with some more glass. Alright, there we have our roof. Now we'll head back down. Alright, the next step is going to be to center 4 pistons on each side. Then we're going to fill in on inside the corners, and then another straight row all the way around. Alright, and then now we gotta dig down to continue on. Okay, now with the extra area we've just opened up, we're going to go into the corners and go down 2 on each of these corners. And then we'll finish filling in over here. And then we go up one more level, and this is where our pressure plates are going to go. Alright, so now we're ready to put in our repeaters. So we're going to stick one of these in front of each one of our pistons. Then we're going to stick a stone pressure plate in front of each one of the repeaters. And then as soon as anything steps on a repeater, it instantly gets pushed off the ledge. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 pistons underneath each one this time. Now once again, then we'll go ahead and finish filling in the areas around it. So then we'll go ahead, fill in this line again. And we'll go ahead and fill in the line underneath the pistons that we just placed. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do our corner again. Alright, so again we put our little V here. It's going to give us our spot where the repeaters will be going towards the pressure plate. And then underneath that, we'll make another ring going around the entire outside. Alright, now I put one more row on the inside. This is where we'll be placing our pressure plates. You should be able to reach all the corners from right here. Next we're going to put our pressure plates on. And as before, step on the pressure plate and you get knocked down. So before we continue on, we're going to do one more level. That way the collection point is 2 levels deep. I think I'm going to keep this as my collection level, so I'm going to go ahead and start taking this apart here so that we can just continue to drop this a level as we go until we get to what will be the ground level. Alright, so on the collection side, I'm going to be putting 2 pistons here and here. here, and one here. And then I'm going to have to grab some glass, because we're going to use glass on the ends of it, so just in case they get caught in there, that they're not going to get suffocated. And then what we're going to do is we'll fill in the rest of this to make it look pretty. Alright, so our next thing is going to be the 4 pistons here, which will push them in, and then we're going to do our 2 pressure pistons, so it's going to be diagonal from here. And then we'll go ahead and put our blocks in front. So now we'll start closing in the this area now. Again, trying to go with the symmetry, so keeping it square as much as possible. And right here we will need some more glass. Might have gotten a little carried away here, so we're just going to go the ring around there. If I need to clear out any more, I'll go ahead and do it as I have to. Let's see. Go ahead and start digging down, because here is our floor. So now it's time to connect the wiring. The way he did it is put a block underneath and then a block there, and I need some redstone torches. Alright, so we got the 1 block underneath and the redstone torch. Do that again. Connecting them underneath with some redstone, which then interconnects them. Now if I place a torch here, they're both connected together. Alrighty. And then the other one, and we're going to have to dig out a little more space here to get at this. A lot of people don't like the Nether. I'll tell you one thing I do love about the Nether. There are no creepers in the Nether. Gas are a pain, yes. But they're not creepers. How did you get in here? Okay. I'll just seal that up, because I really don't feel like having you bother me. Impression this was a private club, and now they kill you. So anyway, back to this. So the wiring for this, we're gonna go up, down, back like this. There, and that's going to go like that. It's so nice if I was in a creative world and could actually fly. Yes, I know, single player commands could do the same thing. I don't have any mods hooked up. That's just how I play though. Alright, so give me 1 second. Alright, so we do here redstone, redstone. Then we're going to go ahead and put a repeater over here, coming off this block. And then we'll run this ring here all the way around. And it's going to end up meeting up with exact same thing on the other side. So we'll go ahead and repeat this over here. Let's see, again, the repeater coming in this direction. And the redstone coming around. Now if I take a redstone torch, take a peek. Kill this so I can see. Alright, that goes there. So now we have those 4. Alright, so what we're going to do for these here, we're going to set up 2 repeaters for each one. Our level 4 on all of them, and then we'll go ahead and run power from here down to here. Alright, and now if we have power going here, it's going to power everything, and they're going to power last of all. Alright, so now we're going to start setting up our switches. So first of all, we'll get the little area for it. Let's see if I have any glowstone, because that really does look nice. Alright, so let's set up our switches. Our first switch is going to be the on-off switch here. Over on this side, we'll have a couple switches. Alrighty. So again, this will be our 2 buttons. Alright, so we'll put our lever there. Lever. I hear too many people saying lever. It's a lever. Put the lever there, switch is there. Alright, and then our first thing we're going to do here is we're going to create our on-off switch. Alright, so here we are up top. And what we're going to do, we're going to be dropping lava down these corners on each side. The reason for these corners is it will end up dropping down on the corner between the pressure plates, so it'll actually prevent it from flowing over and becoming a problem. I'm going to take our sticky pistons, now the lava is going to come down from above here in this little spot there, so we'll go ahead and create a containment field around. Let's see, there we go. Yep. Alright, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and take the glass to put down here. Alright, and now we run our redstone. Okay, we're going to be running the power up here, so over here. Go like this. See here. I need to put a block there. Yep, there we go. Alrighty. Got you. come over here. And we'll go ahead and drop our lava. And then we're going to prevent light from affecting our spawn rate, we will cap each one of these off. Alrighty. Okay. Now we just got to run our power. Let's see. I think. Freshen myself. Oops, no, we don't want that there. We want that there. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Alright, good. Now we just gotta run it down. Alright, time to go free the bad guys. So let's make sure I've got a path out of here once I get this all cleared. Alright, so it's probably gonna get scary and nasty. Alright, well that was annoying and as hell. But looks like it's working. Hey, we got guys dropping. But you aren't letting it. Now the question is, I flip the switch. That should prevent further spawning. Let's go check it out. Looks good. Alright, so the safety switch is now complete, so now we move on to the next item. So for this part, this is where it gets complicated, and I'm just going to go ahead and try and build it. If you want to know how to do this, again, Etho, on his channel, Etho Slab, that's where this came from. He has the fully explanation, or the full explanation on how to build this. Mine is just kind of, you know, I'm showing you how I'm doing it, basically, but I'm not going to go into all the specifics, so I'm going to go ahead and set up the timing and the crusher part, so. Alright, we are done, so let's go take a quick look at our circuitry back here. As you can see, lots and lots of repeaters for timing. This is to set up the crusher. It'll automatically shut off right before they're dead. Again, if you want a better explanation of what all the circuitry does, go to Ethos Lab on YouTube and follow along in his tutorial, and I'll probably actually link his tutorial in my description here just for his full version. And anyway, so before I go, pop that and it releases the door. There's all of our blazes. hit that switch, starts crushing them. I'm going to kill him with a block here after it's all done. Oh, got a couple that got killed, but at this point now, we'll just... I've noticed when there's a lot of the timing does get a little bit messed up. I've also noticed that sometimes I have to go in here to pick those up. But, all in all, I will do with those for the fact that I'm now at 27 blaze rods and quite a bit of experience here. So anyway, I think that'll do it for today. Gonna clean this up here off camera, but
Alright,
yeah,
so
that'll do
here's
for
the final version of how it looks. Chest over here, storing my splash potions. Simple little room. Step inside. Get my circuitry so I can adjust these as I need to, depending on the size of the batch of blazes I'm going for. And then upstairs we can view. So here's my viewing station. Right now I have it disabled with the lava. And then I can come up here. And there's the ceiling, so I can kind of check and see how things are going from up here. So I really like how this turned out. And it's really working out well experience-wise. So I hope this helps you guys. And just always leave me a question or comment if you have a question on any of this, and I will be happy to help you out with that. Alright, so I made one addition into how I'm doing this, and it just is kind of fun actually. So in here we've got the splash potion of harming 2. So we just come in here, reset it. Alright, so as you can see, I now have 170 blazes in here. I'm going to go ahead and just give me a little bit better frame rate. This again, I went in and I reduced the repeaters almost down to no ticks, because once you start getting this much, it starts to affect it, and you'll pretty much end up killing them all by suffocation, which I don't want to do. So here we go. Just toss it. Poof. And going from level 1, we'll see how many levels we get here. This is so much fun to watch. And this is so much easier than like with the spiders where I was beating them. I mean, you just go in there, AFK until you build up enough in there, toss one potion, poof, 30 levels. As well as a stack and a half of blaze rods. Alright, well that's my episode today. I appreciate you watching. Again, if you want to learn how to build this, I suggest going to see Ethos Lab and watch how he actually has a tutorial on how to build it. And again, thanks for watching. Please comment if you enjoyed this. Please give me a like, and of course subscribe. I will continue to update with future content. Thank you. See you next time.